Hello, everybody. Just going to do a quick little sound check just to make sure everything's operating good. Hello? Hello. All right, cool. We can hear. Hello. All right. Okay. Sound is good, everyone. Just want to make sure everything was good and up and normal. But welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Big Boot Sports Podcast. It's your main boy, Lando, the Sports Mando. Happy to be back. I know it's been a while since we did our last video, but happy to be back. It's been crazy over the last 10 months, but hey, things are going great. Everything's moving in the right direction, and hey, as in life, you always got to push forward. So, first of all, I hope everybody's been well. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Got doing a little special show tonight. I got one more person joining me in a little bit, but as of right now, we're going to go over some football and some baseball topics that's been going on as of late. Obviously, the MLB postseason is just started up, and of course, football's back, one of the best sports ever. And we're already 5 weeks in, and a lot of crazy shit's been happening. Honestly, a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of injuries, upsets here and there, teams that we were surprised that are doing good that we didn't expect to do good. But I know, of course, I'm going to have to talk about how bad, our team is, or my team is in Louisiana, but we'll get to that in a little bit, even though I don't want to. Ugh. But, I'm rocking with the Padres gear tonight because they played today against the Chicago Cubs. If memory serves me correct, I think they won today. They tied the series. 1 second, I'm sorry. Memory serve. I think the Padres won today. They did. So the Padres tied the series today at 1-1. They won 3-0. Good win. Really good win. I'm hoping they can make it past the wild card round. Hoping they will. Well, hopefully, we hope to have a good show tonight, y'all. If you're new here, please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. But I really do appreciate everyone that's come to watch tonight. Thank you for sticking around. Like I said, it's been very hectic, the last 9 to 10 months. But hey, we're about to move on to better, brighter things. My main man Bryson, he's going to be joining us in a little bit. He'll be here shortly. We're gonna have a lot to get into. But just to kind of get into baseball a little bit. MLB, like I said, the MLB postseason has just started off. You got the AL wild card and the NL wild card games going on. I mean, how about the freaking Red Sox and the Yankees, meeting each other in the wild card round? How crazy is that, huh? But I think what's the craziest is the fact that the Mets, even though they finished with a good, solid winning record, they still didn't make the postseason because the Reds took their last spot, which is insane. Because the Mets went out of their way to get Juan Soto, and and it was supposed to be a good turnaround, but it didn't work out the way they hoped. So, sorry, Met fans. But hey, at least you can cheer on the Yankees, I guess. If you're a big Yankees fan, you can go right into it. But, and of course, the Cubs and the Padres are facing each other in the NL wild card. And then you've got the Yankees and the Red Sox. Right now, the Reds and the Dodgers are playing against each other. The Dodgers are up 3-2 in the top of the sixth. Let's see. Looks like the Dodgers are leading that series. I hope the Reds can pull out and win the series, but I don't know. With how good the Dodgers are, how well they finish, it's going to be tough. But the Yankees beat the Red Sox today 4-3, and right now that series is tied, one apiece. You have the Tigers and the Guardians. Guardians won today. They won 6-1. So that series is now tied one apiece. So, hey, there's a lot of fight with these teams, man. The Cubs won 3-1 in the game one against the Padres, and of course the Tigers won 2-1 against the Guardians in their game one. I gotta say, man, these are gonna be some good series. Like, I don't think it probably is gonna come down to the last game in a lot of these series, which is to be expected. I mean, a lot of these teams finish strong in the end of the season. The Tigers were out of their last 10, they went 6-4, which is pretty good. You can ride a lot of momentum there. And then with the Padres, they were 7-3 in their last 10 games, which that's good. You can't ask for anything better. The Red Sox Yankees, it was very interesting. The rivalry extends so deep between the two of them. I mean, of course, I'm sure everybody's seen that documentary on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you need to give it a watch. It's fantastic. I watched the whole thing and I loved it. It gave me it showed me something more like how I did not want to become a Yankees fan. I really didn't. It just made me not like the Yankees, but it made me fall in love with the Red Sox team. But I mean, hey, the Yankees have a lot of good players on their roster. Like, everyone knows Aaron Judge. Of course, you have they got really talented infielders, been there for a good while, and it's just Aaron Judge finishing with another great batting average this year. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, I think he finished third in home runs in throughout the whole MLB. I think he was second in the AL. I want to say he was either second or first, but he finished top 3 in home runs this season, which is remarkable. Aaron Judge is a really phenomenal player, and I hope he can continue his success. He's a big man too, freaking huge. I mean, my prediction of who's going to make it to the World Series, for me, I mean, my biased answer, I'm hoping that the Padres make it, but like giving my unbiased opinion, probably in the NL. In the NL, it could be the Dodgers. In the AL, no, I don't know. Phillies could give a run for their money. In the AL, I'm gonna say it's good. I'm gonna go with the Mariners. The way Cal Riley's been playing this year, they're riding a lot of momentum. I think the Mariners have a really good chance of winning the World Series this season. I'm hoping they make it all the way. I really do. And then if they have to face my Padres in the World Series, I gotta root for the Padres. But I definitely believe that it's going to be the Mariners and the Dodgers, or it could be the Mariners and the Phillies. I believe that's the matchup it could be. But leave a comment down below what you think. Which two teams you believe will make the World Series, and we will talk about it next week's show. And that's another thing I wanted to mention to y'all. So I'm going to be doing shows on Wednesday night, just once a week on Wednesdays. Really, the only time I have to do it, just because there's a lot going on. I'm working a lot, and I'm keeping myself active. I play volleyball, I play kickball, and I go play tennis every Tuesday morning. So I'm keeping myself active the best I can, and working a lot as well. Hey, we gotta enjoy the football season right now. Football's going strong, and yeah, it's been a very interesting season so far in college and NFL, and I'm gonna tuck baseball back in for a little bit. We're gonna get right into football, getting the main topic at hand here. And I gotta say, it has been a very interesting season in football, man, so far. Like I said, we're 5 weeks in, and it's been a roller coaster. I mean, you got upsets happening in college. You got teams in the NFL that are playing good that nobody expected to be playing good. And then you have teams that are like meeting the expectations. Like, yeah, we knew they were going to be this, but hopefully they can ride it out or make adjustments or changes over the course of the season. Like for instance, I'll give you a great example. The Colts. The Colts are playing a lot better than I thought they would be. Daniel Jones, there's Indiana Jones, as they're starting to call him over in Indianapolis and Indiana. Man, he's playing fantastic. I didn't think he was a fantastic player for when he was with the Giants, but now I'm starting to realize from watching the first 4 weeks of the season of him playing, dude. I mean, it's been great. Like you're starting to realize that maybe it wasn't him; it was actually what he was surrounded with at the Giants. Like he has so much of a better offensive lineman than he did with the Giants, and he had Saquon Barkley, but even Saquon was struggling to run at the Giants. But he's got a great running back in Jonathan Taylor. He's got a top tier offensive line in Indianapolis. You got Quentin Nelson at right guard, who's an absolute stud, and they're riding great, man. They should be 3-0. They should be 3-0 right now. I'm sorry. The college has been through 5 weeks. They're going to be in week 5 starting this week, and then NFL is going into week 4. They've only been through 3 weeks so far, so I wanted to make that correction. Apologies. But the NFL is going into week 4 this Sunday. Well, tomorrow's Thursday night football. You have the Rams and the 49ers, which should be a great game. We'll give a prediction on that. Probably when Bryson gets here, we'll talk more about that game. But man, the Colts, they should have won that. They should have won that game last Sunday or this past Sunday against the Rams. They had that game, man. Adonai Mitchell literally fumbled the game away. Like, you had a perfectly good 80-yard touchdown, and it was a fantastic catch, beautiful catch, and then you were going off to the races. You scored. You literally leaving the ball out in front of him, and he loses the grip of it, and it fumbles out of the end zone, and it goes for a touchback, and the Rams get the ball. Mind you, the game was 20-20 at this point. The Rams wound up winning 27-20. The Colts were able to get a touchdown on the next ensuing drive. But think about it, if Adonai Mitchell would have held on to that, the game would have been, 34-27. And the Colts would have won by 7. And that just goes to show you how important, doing something crucial at that time, crucial moments, crucial plays can affect the outcome. He was pissed. He was very upset. I mean, when he went back to the sideline, he threw his helmet down and everything. Yeah, I would be upset too, bro. I mean, you literally could have given your team the lead, or excuse me, you would have given your team the tie, and then your team came and scored on the next possession. You would have been up by 7. It would have been 20-20 at that point, and then 27-20, and then you could have drove down the field and they could have kicked the field goal to win the game. 1,000%. And it just blows my mind, man. It really does. You got to be smart. You got to be smarter with the football. If you want to go out and celebrate, go out and celebrate. But do it when you get in the end zone. Don't do it before you get in the end zone, because stupid things like that will happen. But, I think they'll clean it up. They won't worry about it. They'll put it behind them. The Colts got the Raiders this Sunday, which that should be an easy win for them. The Raiders are struggling hella bad. Geno Smith is playing like ass water. Like he's had 2 games this year already. 2 games this year already. We're only going into week 4 where he's thrown 3 interceptions. Like, he was never like that with Seattle. But now he's just all of a sudden, like, this is like a Geno Smith that we have not seen before. I mean, since his early days when he was playing with the Jets. His career got revitalized when he was playing with, when he got signed by the Seahawks. All right. Oh, here, excuse me. Pardon me 1 second, y'all. My buddy Bryson's here. I gotta go unlock the door. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. Gotta let him through the door real quick. We'll be right back. Okay, he's good. He should be walking in any moment now. Let's see. Oh. But overall, like I said, this play from Geno Smith is not what we're used to seeing. His, when he got signed to Seattle, it was a career revival for him. He was top tier in Seattle. They gave him a contract extension, and then when his contract was finally up, they let him go to free agency. And then he got signed to the Raiders, which is like, damn, that's good. Because the Raiders needed a quarterback. The Raiders had to deal with, Aiden O'Connell and freaking Jimmy Garoppolo. So bad freaking Devontae Adams wanted out of there. And now he's freaking with the Rams now. Which he's playing really well for the Rams right now. Him and Puka Nacua are a deadly combo together. It's just so uncharacteristic. I did not expect the Raiders to be 1-3. In the first 4 games. Is that right? 1-3? Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. So we are going into week 4. Or week 5. Yeah, because they're 1-3. Okay, so we are going into week 5. Okay. I thought it was week 4, but we're going into week 5. Okay, goodness gracious. I know, the brain is fried with just so much like football. Like, there's so much football stuff I just want to get out and talk about right now. But ultimately, it was Like, I mean, it was crazy, man. Like, I mean, they're off to a 1-3 start. I mean, they almost had a win against the Bears on Sunday, but it's just like the turnovers and they had a chance to win it, but the Bears had a blocked field goal at the end, and Bears came away with the dub. I think they went to 2-2 in the season, which that was a big win for them. They needed that bad. The Bears, the Bears are coming off of 2 wins. I mean, they beat Dallas the week before, and then now they beat the Raiders. I mean, obviously both of those teams' defenses are not the greatest at all, but Caleb Williams went out and did what he needed to do. Now, Caleb Williams struggled heavily in that game too. He turned the ball over a little bit, but come the fourth quarter, he lit it up when he needed to. He played when he had to play. He was clutch. But overall, man, I mean, there's only 2 teams left in the NFL that haven't lost yet or are undefeated. You got the Eagles and the Bills, which those are the 2 teams that are favored to go into the Super Bowl to make it to the Super Bowl this year. The Ravens were up there as a top tier favorite as well. But, I mean, unfortunately, their defense, oof. I mean, that's. I'm not going to say the team is a dumpster fire, but it's just the fact that, I mean, they damn well could be 2-2 right now, or at least 3-1. It's just so crazy. Oh, hi, Sam. What's up? Hey, y'all, this is my cat, Sam. Say hello. He's just being a little attention seeker. Yeah, I know. Go ahead. He's a cute little guy. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that the Eagles and the Bills are 4. They're both 4-0 right now. I mean, the Eagles would probably be 2-2 at least, but I mean, luckily their defense and special teams have come in and paid out, or like have placed for them when they needed to. All right, buddy. And it's just, I mean, kudos to them. You play all around football. You win games when everybody's playing well. Offense, defense, and special teams. That's the norm. And special teams and defense has come in clutch for the Eagles when they needed them to. They had a blocked. I mean, obviously they had a blocked punt go for a touchdown against the Buccaneers last week. Because the Eagles started off slow in the first half. They really did. Their offense was really stagnant. Couldn't really get them much going. But their defense and special teams helped put them in good positions to where they didn't really need to do much to score offensively. But then come the second half, the Eagles got it together and they were able to just put everything together and then come away with the dub. It was a close game, though. Tampa Bay almost came back and won. Man, oh, man. Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
Welcome.
What's up, dude? Oh.
Yeah, we live, buddy.
We're live, okay.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
We're just getting some stuff going.
sorry I'm late, man.
No, you're good, buddy. Hey, I'm happy you could make it.
Which one would you like?
You pick, but whichever one. All right, I'll get the orange one. I hadn't had the orange one in a while. Island Burst.
Pretty good.
Read on weeping, boy. Island Burst.
All right.
Well, did you like to sit right here or do you want to sit over here, bud?
Sit next to you, brother. What's up, man?
You see, dog. How you been, brother?
Good.
Yep.
I have this in view or not?
What's up? Oh,
You got
man.
a koozie or anything?
Yeah, we do. Let me go grab you one.
Sweet like
Yep. Like I said, I'm happy you're here. Basically we're gonna be talking about a lot of football, you know.
Sweet.
Yep. And then baseball as well because MLB postseason just
It
started.
just started, right?
Yes, it did. And then anything else that can be mentioned, we can bring it up as well.
For sure.
Yeah. But we probably won't need the headsets. We can just talk about the mics. But I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link real quick in our group chat real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Bryson. You may have seen him before. He's been on the show plenty of times.
Of course.
With some good feedback always.
Thanks for the invite.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Let's see. Okay, do this. I dropped it in our group chat. Yep. So any of the boys can watch if they want to watch. Sure. Ooh, that is good.
I'm trying to tell you, dude. Love that one.
Ooh, this Island Burst is phenomenal. Ooh.
All right. Pucker up, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Lovely,
indeed.
lovely.
Yep. But what I was talking about was just like a recap of what happened with the Raiders and the Bears on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
So
talk about it, man. Oh, you just going recap. You're not going.
yeah. Well, I was just going over that because the topic came about of Geno Smith, and I was talking about him and just like how he's been playing so far this season has not been up to par like how he was with Seattle.
I agree.
He's got 2 games this year where he's thrown 3 picks, and you're not going to win many games. You're not going to win a whole lot of games doing that.
I agree. I feel like since he kind of overhyped and since he was with Pete Carroll with Seattle, right?
Yeah, he said they tried to write me off, but I didn't write back.
Yeah. Believe it or not, he was good in Seattle. I think he's okay with the Raiders. But,
yeah. I don't know. I need to see more from him in the Raiders. Like
me too.
I thought his career got revived when he was with Seattle. I did not expect him to play that well when he got signed by the Seahawks.
You also have to recognize he had better weapons than he has
Yeah,
now.
DK Metcalf, and he had
Tyler Lockett. He had Noah Fant.
Yeah.
He
Jackson Smith and Jigba. He had him for
JSN. Yeah. Oh, JSN's for Jackson Smith and Jigba, right?
Yes. Well, since Jackson has a long name, we call him JSN because it's trying to say his full name a lot is going to be difficult.
It's a tongue twister, tongue tie, right?
But his full name is Jackson Smith Njigba. Yeah, try saying that 3 times fast, please. But I mean, with just how the game went against the Bears, let's say he turned the ball over 3 times against the Bears, and wound up costing them the victory. I mean, they had a chance to win it in the end, but
no doubt.
But the Bears were like, hey, not today, and they came over the perfect field goal block.
I think this entire NFL season, everybody's had a chance to win it at the end of the game, except Atlanta when they got blew out by
the Panthers, which that was insane, by the way.
I did not expect that.
I cannot believe that the Panthers just shut out the Falcons the whole game.
Dude.
The Falcons didn't even cross the 50-yard line, not one time.
Absolutely not.
Michael Penix played horrible. He 6'6". He had 2 interceptions total throughout the game. And, Bijan Robinson did all right. But, it's just like the Panthers won 30-0. And that's crazy. I can't remember the last time the Panthers actually shut out a team like that. And then, of course, the crazy thing is next week, the week next, the Patriots came into town and played against the Panthers, and the Panthers just got absolutely blown out, destroyed by the Patriots. And I'm like, what the hell? The Patriots beat them 42-13,
15 or something like that.
42-14, 42-15, something like that. I'm like, dude, what the hell? The Panthers just put on a fantastic performance the week before. and this week they just completely lay an egg.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't understand, man.
Absolutely nuts. Do I need to silence this? Like, if I'm going to YouTube, do I need to silence it?
But yeah, if you got the volume up, just turn the volume down. Yeah. But I mean, was there any like teams that are surprising you, that are doing well, that you didn't think would do well, Bryson?
Oh man, this is a long talk here. I think
I got a couple. Yeah, that's the first team I said was the Colts. The Colts came out like firing on all cylinders, man. I did not expect
they
that
looked
at all.
good. I'm surprised Danny Dimes looked that good, bro. He still does look good, you know.
They're calling him Indiana Jones out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a sick name.
If he shows up with the Indiana Jones hat in next week's matchup, I'm literally gonna like geek out, man.
Definitely should.
But it made me realize, like, maybe, you know, he was much better than we thought, because a lot put him off when he was with the Giants, and maybe he wasn't the problem.
Well, is it the Giants or Brian? It was good, David. What do you think? Multiple ways.
I mean, I think Brian Dable is a good coach. I just
really
don't think that the Giants are a good organization at all, man. Like, Stephen A. Smith actually brought this up the other day when they were talking about it on First Take. The Giants have not been back into the playoffs since
when they won that wild card against the Vikings, I believe.
Yes.
And Danny Dimes was part of it, though.
He was. That was their last playoff win. So basically, and throughout last Super Bowl in, what was it, 2011?
Eli.
Yeah, with Eli. You know,
Manning
made that great catch.
Oh yeah.
The Giants have only made the playoffs like 4 times after that.
It's a downward spiral, bro.
It's just like, I don't know. It's just like they haven't been able to recapture that moment since. Like, John Mara, he's the owner of the Giants, and it's just like they don't draft well. It's like they don't invest into like great players. And when they do draft great players, they drafted Saquon Barkley, and he was there. He was drafted 2018? He was drafted to the Giants.
Odell was still there. He only had like a year or two with Odell before he left.
Odell left the Giants, in 2019?
No. Well, it could have been 2019 because he went to the Rams. I think he took a year off and went to the Rams. Yeah. And they won it all in 2021, right? Or
no, it was
2021 because that's when Joe.
It was 2021.
Year, I believe.
So I think his last season with the Giants for Odell was 2019, I believe.
Yeah, I believe.
Because in 2016 he had that. Was it 2016? He had that phenomenal one-handed grab.
Oh yeah.
Just blew the whole.
Was it Sunday night or Monday night?
It was Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, where everybody's watching.
The greatest catch that anybody's ever seen. But I don't know. Is he on an NFL roster right now?
No, I think he's waiting towards like mid-season to see what the contenders look like.
Is he still a free agent?
Yes, I heard the Chiefs they had interest in him.
Nice. Oh, nice. We got a listener, Ari. Hey, Ari. He says, "Hey B, hey Lando, hey, how you doing, Ari? Hope you're well.
Gang.
Thanks for joining the pod tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Let's see, we're gonna get a lot to. She said the Saints need him. Who do the Saints need? Just to clarify. I guess, is she talking about?
What did we miss? Did we miss something as far as with QB? Well, because we were talking about Daniels.
Yeah, we were talking about Daniel Jones. Is that who she was talking about? Daniel Jones?
Or was she talking about Saquon?
No, I don't think
Saquon or Danny Dimes. Did we miss somebody?
Yeah, I don't know, but roll it. But whenever you can, Ari, let us know who you're referring to, and we'll get right back to that.
Please.
Yes. But no, I mean, I don't know. Odell's probably coming to the end of his career. He's probably going to retire.
Oh, I think she may have been talking about Odell.
All is well. Hope we all good. Saquon. Hill needs to be QB. You think Hill needs to be QB?
Taysom Hill and QB?
No, I mean, I don't think we have a quarterback problem with the Saints. Spencer Rattler's playing fine. It's just, I mean, Kellen Moore is the first-year head coach with us. Like, he's bringing a whole new system to the whole organization. We got a lot of old players on the squad. It's just, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. Obviously they've shown signs of light. The first 2 games the Saints had a chance to win, but it's just like
even with the Bills though, dude. We had a chance to win with the Bills.
No, we did. We played really well against the Bills.
I was not expecting that.
No, I thought the Bills were going to blow us out. I really did.
I thought we were losing by at least 30.
But they were within the game for like all 4 quarters. But then the Bills kind of blew it up in the 4th quarter. But
for sure.
But I mean, they were with the Bills, keeping them step for step. No, I hated that Philly special play. That Philly special play was freaking. Oof.
Yeah.
Jeez. Like, why are we running that in the goal? Like, that was such a horrible throw by Olave, by the way.
For one, Olave has to have that awareness to like either run that mug or throw it out of bounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't force that ball in there. He doesn't want his quarterback forcing balls into him, so why is he going to do it to somebody else, right?
Yeah. Like, look, the Bills defender made a fantastic play, but I mean, it's like Olave, you got to put more oomph on that ball, man. Because I mean, it could have worked, but it's just like it wasn't thrown hard enough. That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, we can say that. We could definitely say that. What else you got in mind, man?
I don't know. I just don't like that we ran that like inside the 5. Like
that's just trying to be too flashy.
Yeah, I mean, I would have rather we would have just did like maybe like some kind of little out route or like just do like an inside cut move with with AK, and maybe we could have got it in there. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you just gotta. I don't know. I guess they're just.
I think they need to involve AK a little bit more. He's been taken out lately. It's kind of been like a running back by committee.
Yeah. Kendre Miller had that fantastic run, like our first.
Like he looks good. He looks good. Don't get me wrong, but if you paying somebody $70 to $60 million, as a running back over 4 years,
getting paid, or
I think he got an extension for like $62 million, maybe $64.
Well, yeah, if that's the case, then damn,
you give him the goddamn ball, right? Excuse my language, but
no,
give him the ball, dude.
Well, as long as we don't say the F word, we're good. We ain't gonna do that. No, I mean, just that run that Kendre Miller had that got her first touchdown on the board, like that was awesome. Like that was an amazing run. He literally kept his legs turning. He broke like 3-4 tackles that play and just would not give up. And that was nice. And that's something I've been wanting to see because Kendre Miller's been dealing with injuries, and now hopefully this will be his first season where he's fully healthy and playing on the team this year.
I believe it.
Which I'm excited for. Of course, we also do have we drafted that guy out of Kansas as well, and I'm hoping.
Oh, Devin Neal.
Yeah, I'm hoping he can develop into our next future running back.
I just don't know if he has that burst. Do you think he has that explosiveness when he gets out and breaks out? Because he's a great receiving back.
Yeah,
he has great.
In the preseason, that's what they use him as mostly. He didn't really get like too many chances where like he could just run.
He's choking that thing, right?
Yeah, like when he was playing in preseason, they did like all right, take the ball and just throw it, and like he's out in the flat, just get it out to him in the flat. That's what they did mostly in the preseason.
Yo, shout out Treston, man. I see you in there.
Hey, Treston Frederick, welcome, buddy.
I see you in there, baby.
Welcome to the show, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Artis also says excruciating thoughts on Tyreek. Huge loss for the Dolphins. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be going on to that. I think the Dolphins season is over. Like, I don't see the Dolphins making the playoffs at all. Even if they did have Tyreek, and I'll tell you why. Because Tyreek. Tua to me is just not. He's not playing up to the standard. I don't think he is. Like, yeah, he played really well against the Jets this last week. I mean, that's the Jets, like he's supposed to have a good game against the Jets. And Tua's getting paid like almost $60 million a year. And yeah, he's getting paid well by the Dolphins. And to me, he just hasn't shown much to earn that yet. Hopefully the Dolphins can make adjustments over time, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like the Dolphins look like they're just falling apart. And then, to me, it looked like Tyreek was happy that he was getting carted off the field. Like, he doesn't want to be part of the organization anymore.
I don't think he does either. I think he was done after last year. But I also think for Tua right now, he's a good quarterback, but the game needs to be simplified for him. So what I mean by that is Mike McDaniels is a great head coach, but he might not even be a great head coach, but he could be a great offensive coordinator, right?
Mm-hmm.
He puts his guys in motion. It's a schematic type thing, and I feel like for Tua that's a little too much for him when a defensive end can get to him within 2 seconds, 3 seconds. He doesn't have the best offensive line.
No.
And we already know he really can't run. He's had head injuries. So now
they don't want him to run because they're too scared or worried that he's gonna.
You got a $60 million man over there, and you want him to run like that when he's already had 3 concussions in 1 season? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So I think it needs to be simplified. Stay in shotgun, quick hitches, dun. Every now and then you gotta double move. You can hit. So.
Yeah. No, Ari, yeah, that is true. $60 million is a lot. And it's just, I mean, he's making bank, but I mean, it's just like if the Dolphins continue on this path for the rest of the season, like Mike McDaniel's probably going to lose his job. The general manager for the Dolphins is probably going to lose his job as well because he's the one that's been investing in these players, like getting these people together and hoping to build a good playoff contending team. Which, the Dolphins haven't made the Dolphins made the playoffs last time was 2023, I believe it was. They were in the wild card round, and they lost.
It was too cold. They went over to
they went over to play
Arrowhead.
They went over to Arrowhead, played Kansas City, and they just
BTA.
They were not prepared. It was cold. And Miami's not used to cold because, I mean, when you go to Miami, Florida, what do people think most of the time? Great weather, sunshine, beautiful beach. Like, it just didn't work for them.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think it could get better. They have great receivers if Hill gets back and he wants to play for the Dolphins. You still got a really good receiving core.
Yeah.
You just got Darren Waller. He scored 2 touchdowns in his.
I mean, that was, and shout out to Darren Waller. I forgot he was with the Dolphins.
That's what you want from Waller, man. The dude came out of retirement to come play for you. So
I didn't know he came out of retirement. Wow.
Yeah, he sees something in you.
Oh, wait, that's right. I do remember. He announced he retired before the season started. I remember that. Damn, I don't know how much the Dolphins paid him, but I guess he was happy to come back.
Got that bag, I guess, man.
Yeah, I mean, and he scored 2 touchdowns, like Bryson said, and that was the first touchdown reception he had since 2023.
For sure.
It had been 2 years since he last scored. But they're going to have to rely on Jalen Waddle and Darren Waller much more now. Now that Tyreek Hill is out, and probably Devon Achane is going to be involved more in the passing game now.
Yeah.
Do you think they're utilizing Devon Achane correctly, or I mean, are they not giving it to him enough?
I think they're using him correctly, especially with the passing game, with quick screens, quick outs. I think as a running back, if he wants to run, they're using him properly, bro. To be honest, they're using him properly. I think they should bring Ollie Gordon in the game a little bit more to run in between tackles, and sometimes let him run outside because he's a pretty good running back. He was good at Oklahoma. Is it Oklahoma State?
Yeah, he was at Oklahoma State.
He's pretty good at Oklahoma State. So, I mean, shit, why not? Let him rip and run, man. No harm, no foul. Shit, we only won, one game so far?
Yeah, they're 1-3.
Yeah, let the guys run.
I know. They had a chance to beat the Bills on Thursday Night Football, but Tua made a mistake late in the game, and that pretty much sealed it. But I mean, I said they're 1-3. I'm not sure who they're going up against this week. We'll look into that in a little bit. But yeah, I think their season's over.
Yeah, it's pretty
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
Appreciate that, Tristan. Thank you, bro.
Gang.
I hope you and Ari are enjoying the show, and anyone else that comes in and enjoys the show. Hope y'all like it. Hope y'all enjoy the content. If you like it, hey, leave a like, subscribe, and then hopefully you can come back and see more and more. We said I'm gonna try to do this every Wednesday night from here forward. But just once a week on Wednesdays, just only like I said. But when the stream first started, that's really the only day and time I have for it. So Wednesdays. I know I'm just a really busy lad right now.
Dude, that's a good thing, man. You want to stay on your feet, keep going.
Absolutely. But and of course, I brought it up earlier. Like the only two teams that are undefeated right now is the Bills and the Eagles. Yeah. They haven't lost yet, which that could possibly be the Super Bowl matchup coming in February. I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
Me neither. I think that should have been the Super Bowl matchup last year, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean the Bills were almost right there, man.
They're always almost right there, right? As a Bills fan, do you get discouraged if you see the Chiefs in the playoffs? Or how do you feel if you're a Bills fan and you see the Chiefs in the playoffs?
I mean, it is terrifying because the Chiefs are a different animal when it comes to the postseason. I mean, obviously, the Chiefs have struggled in the first 4 weeks of the season, but I mean, they're dealing with injuries and just making adjustments like any other team is.
Yeah.
They got Xavier Worthy back against the Ravens this past Sunday, and first game back, and he proved to be super vital. And
so what happens when they get Rashee Rice back? I know,
when they get Rashee Rice back, I think they're going to be back to the same old Chiefs.
Originally, think?
Yeah. And then hopefully, all the guys that they brought together to play together, they will actually play together. Because Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes have not all played together in the same game yet, which is insane. Yeah,
that's crazy. Not to mention they still have Hollywood Brown that they're putting on the back burner.
Yeah, Honestly, I thought he would. I thought he would have the first 3 weeks.
I thought he would have flourished.
Yeah, I thought he would have flourished more, but it's just I don't know. Patrick was just struggling to get the ball.
I don't think he trusted him that much.
You don't think? Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. Even with the Giants game, he threw the ball to Hollywood Brown maybe 7 or 8 times. That's good, but he only caught 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, that Giants game was putrid.
Yeah.
That's
a good game though.
Yeah, no, the Chiefs didn't get it going until the fourth quarter because both offenses were struggling heavily bad.
For sure. Ooh, I got a question.
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
How do you feel about the Giants?
How do I feel about the Giants? I think they're going in a better direction now that they put Jackson Dart as the starter.
I think so too, man.
I mean, you could just tell from watching that game when they played against the Chargers, their whole team looks revitalized. They look like they've been brought back to life again. I think Jackson Dart brought a moxie with him. It affected everybody.
He's got some swag
on the squad. Him and Cam Scatterbo. Scatterbo, yeah. Dude,
sure.
That boy Scatterbo, that man's crazy.
That's a dog.
Bro, that boy be doing hella crazy backflips though.
Right after he scores and trucks people. That's the crazy part. He's trucking people and still doing backflips.
That dude's an animal, bro. He is an animal.
Who do you think he reminds you of? That's my question.
Man, he the way he runs, his play style, this might be a little crazy take, but I'm gonna compare him to Marshawn Lynch, bro. I think
that's not crazy at all, though.
I think the way he runs, his physical running style, and like just the way like he just wants to get tackled.
He
wants
wants contact.
Yeah, thank you.
He wants contact.
And like it reminds me of Marshawn Lynch so much, and like he's so strong, like upper body, and then like just with like even his lower body.
Yeah, it's
like
nice to keep churning and knocking people over, dude. That's a bad mofo, bro.
He's gonna. I think they have a great duo between Dart and Scatterboot.
I think so too. But at some point, I think they need to get Tyrone Tracy involved as well. I know he's hurt, but he's a really good running back.
I mean, if they're able to hold on or like re-sign Tyrone Tracy,
mm-hmm.
I think it would be a great running back duo because I do believe Tyrone Tracy is a phenomenal running back.
I think he could be the third down running back. Even though Cam has great hands and he can catch, and he can pass block. It's just you don't want to overdo him.
Yeah, I mean, what most teams want to do now is like you want to have like a two-back system, because you can't have the same guy in a whole time, like the whole game at running back. You could, but it's just going to be so
wear
much
and tear, bro.
So much, like you said, so much wear and tear, and it's like you got to have. I mean, that takes a lot of stamina, like to be able to like be in like every play, every down, offensively. Like,
Agreed.
I mean, that's crazy, man. But I mean, if they're able to keep Tyrone Tracy, it would be a great, like, just a two-headed monster kind of situation.
I believe it, man.
And I mean, but honestly, I think the Giants are going to move in a better direction. Like, are they going to make the playoffs this year? Probably not. Like, I think I'm going to say the Giants will probably finish better than the Cowboys.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
I mean, the Cowboys offensively, they're great. Their defense, putrid.
Like sad.
Like the fact that we had to watch a tie on Sunday Night Football this past Sunday was insane.
Okay, so do you feel worse about the Packers with that, or do you feel high, or like are you high on the Cowboys now?
I think I'm not honestly. The Packers got exposed in that game because they were the much better team than the Cowboys, offensively and defensively. It was the fact that they gave up 40 points to the Cowboys just shows, like, offensively, the Cowboys are fantastic. They're great. Even without CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott was, like, just a surgeon throughout that whole game.
No, Dak looked good, man.
Like, Dak,
I'm not even a Cowboys fan.
Dak looked like rookie Dak. Like, that's what he looked like on Sunday night. But it's just the fact that Micah Parsons was supposed to be a game record that night, and he only got one sack, and it wasn't until overtime where he prevented Dak from going in the end zone.
For sure.
And which pretty much saved the game for the Packers. And of course, offensively, I knew how good the Packers were. They wanted to go out and send a message because they lost 13-10 against the Cleveland Browns the week before. Only scoring 10 points against the Browns,
I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. The Cleveland Browns defense is they're always stout, they're always pretty damn good.
Yeah, so that game when before the Packers and Browns, before they played, the Browns were rated as the best run defense in the National Football League. They were not giving up a whole lot of rushing yards.
They're good, man.
And that proved because Josh Jacobs only finished with 52 yards, if that. And Josh Jacobs usually gets around 80 to 100 a game.
Dude, and they have a really good cornerback duo too with Denzel Ward and Newsome. Then you got Grant Delpit at the top with
he's a stud.
I don't think
so is Denzel Ward.
Yeah, dude, that's three guys I just named off the top of my head that are
and of course
all
Myles
pros
Garrett.
or can be all pro. And you got Myles Garrett, you just drafted buddy from Michigan, Graham.
Yeah, I know.
So there's strength on defense. Man.
Defensively, the Browns are fantastic on paper.
100%.
But just unfortunately, they can never get it together offensively, man.
I think they have the weapons and not the QB. I think they have a really good running back in Judkins now.
Yeah, well, finally, he was able to absolve all that legal trouble he got into.
Yeah.
I don't really know too much about what happened with his situation. I didn't really look too much into it.
Me neither. I try to stay out of that business.
Yeah, but guys, he wasn't signed to a contract immediately. He had to. Quinton Judkins had to he basically got to resolve like some personal issues off the field, but he
Right.
finally was able to. He's good now, and then that's when the Browns finally were able to sign him to his rookie deal. And I think now he's become the lead back. And,
Oh yeah, he's
for
the lead
Cleveland.
back for sure.
For sure now, because I think it was split between Jerome Ford and oh goodness gracious, who was the other
Jerome
guy?
Ford and buddy that's from here. He's from Dutchtown. Dylan Sampson.
Dylan Sampson.
I
Thank
think
you.
that's his first name.
Yes.
Yeah, I do know his last name.
No, you got it right, Dylan Sampson. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
it
went
was
to
it was
Tennessee.
split. It was split reps between the two of them. But that game against the Packers, when they gave a lot more carries to Judkins, and they realized, oh wait, I think we found something in this guy. We see something in this guy. He could be our starting running back because he got the only offensive touchdown
Yeah,
for the
man.
Browns that game.
Yeah, dude.
But hey, it was enough to win somehow.
Somehow, some way.
I know that game ended in a blocked field goal. That week was
There
insane.
were so many blocked field
The
goals.
amount of blocked field goals that happened that week was
And
astronomical.
they're game-winning blocked field goals. You know,
They
like
were.
they're not just out of the blue. Oh, second quarter, let me block a field goal.
No.
Dude, they're in the fourth quarter.
They-
Game time, clutch time, crunch time.
It shows you how important special teams can be and how
Yeah.
much of a difference it can make. Not only did we see it in the Packers and Browns game, but we saw it in the Buccaneers and Jets game that week. We saw it in the Eagles and Rams that week,
Yeah.
and of course, that week, we saw it a lot in the Seahawks and the Saints. I don't really like to talk about that.
Yeah,
game.
oh, that was the other blowout besides Carolina.
Yeah, that was.
Yikes!
Yeah,
Don't want to see
I-
that ever again, right?
I hope they never play like that again. I hope they don't.
Never, ever.
Yeah, but we got the Giants this Sunday at home. I don't really know how it's going to go. Honestly, I mean, if
I think it could be really close. I think we might get our first one.
I can see it.
I think it's only going to be by 3 points, though.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be maybe like a 2017 or a 17-14 kind of game.
But
Spencer Rattler's going to have to play like phenomenal if he wants to outplay Jackson Dart. Because they're riding on a lot of momentum right now.
oh yeah, they're hot. They're rolling. They're feeling their team. But Malik Neighbors also just had a season-ending injury.
I know.
Sorry
Sorry to happen to you, bro.
Yeah. Sorry, you see the LSU all around. Look, I even got an LSU hat, bud.
Yes, sir.
We repping.
LSU hat here, bro. We love it.
We repping.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if Jackson Dart runs, we might be screwed. But
Yeah.
if they try to keep him in a pocket and make him throw,
Mm-hmm.
you surround him, condense his space. I think we'll be pretty good, well off.
Yeah. I mean, you are right. I mean, without Malik Neighbors, they're gonna have to rely on Jackson Dart's like playmaking ability. They're probably gonna rely on Scatterboo a lot, and then of course Wandale Robinson is gonna have to step up big time.
He's good though. People are sleeping on him.
No, I mean I knew he was great the last 2 seasons. he's been there.
I knew because I.
Yeah, fantasy football
Fun
helps
fact.
you out a lot.
Me and Lando, I've tried to make trades with him for a while, and he's always gave me the cold shoulder. And I remember one of those guys were Wandale, and he was pretty good. So I know you've always had your eye on him.
Yeah. It's like, dude, it's just like I try to in fantasy football. Like, by the way, shout out to y'all. Sorry if you had high draft picks in fantasy football and your teams are not doing well.
For sure.
So sorry to hear that, guys. Hey, welcome to football.
That's football. That's fantasy football for you.
I know. If you drafted a lot of Bengals players, I'm so sorry.
I have Jamar Chase in a big league, man, and I'm getting kind of screwed right now. But I think it's going to turn out well in the back half of the season. They play a lot of people that aren't so good on defense like their first half.
Dude, they need to get another quarterback. They can't keep rocking with Jake Browning.
Ooh. So this is what I had in my head, right?
I think I know what you're about to say.
So-
I'm all for it.
Okay. All right. So I'm thinking you make a trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you throw out a 4th rounder
Mm-hmm.
for either one of the two rookies at the Browns, or go throw a 6th-rounder at Russell Jameson.
I wouldn't go near Russell Wilson. I think Russell's washed. But I can see Jameis Winston though. I'd rather go
Jameis is gonna throw that thing, bro.
No, he is. Like Jameis is not afraid to throw.
He does not care,
and he's a great teammate and a great locker room guy. Like he's a great person to have on your team, man.
So what were you thinking? Like, help me out. What were you thinking, as far as the Bengals? Were you thinking going to make a trade, going to get somebody in free agency?
Yeah, I think they make a trade. I mean, because there's really not a whole lot. The free agent market and quarterbacks is not fantastic right now. There's really not a whole lot of people that are like enticing to get.
Agreed.
I would like you said. I would either make a trade to probably get maybe Shador from the Browns, and it could set them up for good potential because
that's if they win. Because if they don't win and they get Shador, like now he's backing up Joe. Joe's not losing that start job.
Who? Joe Burrow.
Yeah, when he gets back, he's not losing that start job, and he's on par, on scale to come back mid-December-ish.
Yeah.
So
which and I'm glad you brought that up because maybe they're probably not going to go that route because Shador's going to want to be the starter.
Oh yeah,
but like you said, when Joe Burrow comes back, he's not taking Joe's job. Like that's Burrow. That's Burrow's team.
What Stephen A. say? Blasphemy. Right? Blasphemy.
That's just blasphemous right there. Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, I think they just go and like try to get like a good, reliable backup, like a good veteran that's been in the league for a while. Like get Jameis Winston from the Giants.
What if you go and rekindle with Andy Dalton?
Ooh, from Carolina? That actually wouldn't be bad. Andy Dalton's
think
good.
It could happen.
Because I'm sure the Panthers would be willing to make that trade.
You make that trade, give him a little 6th-rounder or whatever, cool. Bryce Young, everybody knows the Panthers kind of believe in Bryce Young, but not quite.
Yeah.
But what is Andy Dalton doing? He's been following Andy Dalton for 2 years now, and it hasn't really developed, right? So why not go ahead and toss Andy Dalton back over to Cincy, let him retire with them, let him play a couple more games with them.
Yeah.
You see? So why not?
I agree.
I think Andy Dalton would be a good.
No, that would be perfect because he played for Cincinnati for most of his career.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't say he knows the playbook because
this is a whole different.
Yeah, Marvin Lewis was still coaching at the time he was there, so a lot of changes have happened.
Whole different system.
But yeah, I think they go and get Andy Dalton for the Panthers or go make a trade for Jameis and the Giants. Honestly, I think going with Andy Dalton would probably be the better move, just because I think Andy Dalton is a better quarterback than Jameis is, in my opinion.
I think he's a better game manager. Oh, is that kitty?
Yeah, it's my little kitty Sam.
Yeah, little kitty.
He's just craving for attention right now.
Don't be afraid to comment, guys.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Y'all, and if you're watching,
see y'all in here.
Yeah, if you're watching here, drop a comment down below or ask us a question.
We will definitely respond.
Yeah, absolutely. Ari, Tristan, appreciate y'all still being here with us. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Always say leave a like, leave a comment down below, please. We love it, and we hope to see y'all again more and more in the future.
For sure.
But if you have any comments or questions about what's going on in the football world or baseball or anything in particular, hey, let us know. We'll talk about it.
For sure.
Oh, Ari said, I'm just chilling, cleaning, and listening while Josh sleeps. Aw. Ari, that's so nice of you.
So nice.
You're such a sweetheart. But I do believe Andy's a better game manager. It's just like Jameis just likes to throw that rock a little too much and probably into dangerous tight spots, and that would probably hurt in probably crucial situations.
Agreed.
But he's a great teammate and a great locker room guy, though. But I think Andy would probably be the better solution overall.
I think Andy. Yeah,
I just don't like Jake Browning with the
I think
with
he
the Bengals.
hesitates too much, man.
No, it's just like after that game with the Vikings where they just got absolutely demolished.
I think it ruined his confidence.
I think he got devastated.
Definitely ruined his confidence, I believe.
Josh and I's room was a slight mess. Bryson can attest to seeing it. You know what she's talking about, bud?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, but it's just like I just don't. I think Jake Browning's lost his confidence. I don't think he trusts or believes in himself.
I think he does. I think that offensive line is just, that offensive line.
They can't even get a good run game going, man.
Dude, because Chase Brown's a good back, and I spent the second round pick on fantasy, and I'm a little butthurt by that.
No, how many people you think are upset they drafted Chase Brown and he hasn't produced barely jack shit?
Dude, I drafted Jamar Chase. Somehow, someway, Jamar Chase fell to me at 3, which is the other two people smart. I think they took Bijan and Gibbs, and I was like, "Ooh, Jamar, I need him." Right? Yeah. So I went and grabbed him, but now I see why. It's like, man, Joe gets hurt on a daily basis. It seems like.
I know. Well, it's just like,
why is that? Because freaking offensive line can't hold up anything.
Which is crazy because after the Super Bowl loss against the Rams, they went out and invested in when they went into free agency and signed about 2 to 3 solid offensive linemen.
Orlando Brown.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know if they just didn't work out, or if they didn't fit the system that they were doing, or if they didn't play up to the potential they were hoping they would. I don't know. That was a whole weird situation. And they went out and got that dude from the Cowboys as well. And I thought, well, damn, that's a great pickup right there.
You would think.
Yeah. I think he is still with the team right now. I'm not sure how well he's been playing, but I mean, since Joe got drafted in the league in 2020, I think he's been the third highest sack quarterback in the league for the last 5 years. First has been I want to say first has been Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's been sacked a lot, and there's somebody else that just got. I can't remember who the other one was.
Kyler.
Yeah. And
lost me there.
I know. God, I'm trying to think.
I'm not into those stats. I need to do a little research and get into those stats.
But I know like Joe's been sacked a lot. And it's just it's not pretty. I think it might have been Bryce Young, but I could be wrong though.
I can see it being Bryce. I definitely can see it being Bryce.
Yeah. But Ari says game clean B, I promise. And then she says, I'm going 5 wins this season for the Saints. That's fair. I mean, I think they finished 6-11, 5-12 at the worst, like what they did last season. I don't see them making the playoffs at all. I think the Bucs are going to win the division again this year easily.
I got to ask that question in a group message, man. Yeah. The question I got to ask was, how many wins do you think the Saints will win? Realistically, minimum 3. Me hoping and praying, 5 to 6.
I wouldn't be surprised if they finished 5-12 like they did last season.
Yeah, and I could see that. So,
but a lot of Saints fans were saying that we were going to go 3-14 just because we had so much change, like so many changes happen. It's just like how would the players adjust and stuff like that. And of course, obviously, it's showing. I mean, they're 0-4, and they just. Is it Spencer Rattler's fault? No, I wouldn't say it's not his fault.
No, he's doing good. I like the way he's playing.
No, Spencer Rattler, to me, I think he's playing great. It's just the fact that Kellen Moore needs to make sure that they're playing like a team, playing like a unit. They are super undisciplined. The first 3 games of the season, Bryson, they had like 12 or more penalties in all 3 games. And
really?
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't even notice that, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the first game against the Cardinals, they were at home. The Saints were penalized 12 or 13 times, and we still somehow had a chance to like tie the game up and like make something out of
Yeah,
it.
we played Arizona, right?
Yeah, it's the Cardinals. Yeah, but to get penalized that many times at home is absurd. And then
It's a discipline thing, man.
And then week 2 against the 49ers, damn near the same thing.
We got that game too.
Yeah, we had a chance to win that times.
That's 2 games we could have started off 2-0 if we were disciplined. If you think about it.
We were. I mean, it's just stupid, boneheaded crap, man, and I hate that. And then the game against the Seahawks, we literally stopped the Seahawks on their first offensive drive. It was about to be a 3-and-out, and Brian Greasy literally gets called for like headbutting the dude after the play. I'm like, bro, like that's the kind of crap. When that happens, that's why we lose games. Because when you do stupid shit like that, you're gonna lose. You're not gonna win. And like, look, Kellen Moore, if you're listening or if you ever see this, please, you got to do a better job at coaching these guys. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. I'm gonna plug it back in.
Nuts.
Well, I think you Oh, sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. Oh my. Let's see. All right, there we go.
Hey, knock.
Here, let me turn your volume up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Nice. I think you were talking pretty good in the last. I think we're going to hear through the audio.
That wasn't a problem.
Yeah, Art says I was going 12-5, but not happening. No, if they would have
12-5 is just crazy.
Art, look, believe me, we wish they could go 12-5 this year, but that ain't happening.
Yeah.
I mean, unless a huge, massive turnaround happens, but I don't think it's going to happen. Like I said, they just got to clean up the mental mistakes. If they can do that, then we can play well better as a unit. I mean, the next 3-4 games are going to be tough, but hey, we got to roll with the punches. But I think, like Bryson said earlier, I do believe we could pick up our first win against the Giants this Sunday.
I think we can. It's going to be tight. It's actually going to be a really good game, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I think we do a good job of stopping the run, but it's just like we got to do better against the pass. That game against Seattle, like Seattle was literally doing whatever they wanted offensively through the air. Like, Jackson Smith and Jigba was doing great. Cooper Kupp was doing great. Freaking Corey Horton, who I've never even heard of until that game, got a freaking receiving touchdown and a punt return for a touchdown in the same game. That's wild. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. I hope they can get their first win against the Giants this Sunday. But I'll be off of work that day, so haha. Yeah. I'm still trying to get an NFL Sunday ticket, but hopefully I'll try to get it this weekend.
That's good. YouTube TV.
Thornton, I think he's with the Chiefs. Did great too. Never heard of him either. Yeah. You're thinking of Thornton. Sorry, the guy I meant to say for the Seahawks. I don't know if I said his name right. I think his name is Corey Harton. Is that his name? Was it Corey Harton or Corey Horton? I think it was Harton. Corey Harton or Corey Harton? Yeah, because I know who you're talking about, Ari. He's with the Chiefs, I believe. Yeah, because I remember that name. I know. Yeah, there was like 7 or 8 or some crap like that. Yeah.
Pretty interesting, man. Came in a flash, huh?
I know. Well, hey, it's all good. I'm just happy with the people that are still in here watching.
Yeah, for sure.
But ultimately, I mean, it's been an interesting season so far. I mean, it sucks with all the injuries that have been happening, man.
For sure.
But
I agree.
I want the Eagles to suffer their first loss so bad.
Dude, they should have lost twice already.
They should have lost to the Rams and
once against the Bucs.
The Bucs almost came back and beat them, but Baker Mayfield was just feeling himself too much towards the end there. Which, I mean, Baker's a stud, man. Like ever since he's got with the Bucs, like he's been phenomenal.
Big dog, man.
I think.
Ooh. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna switch teams, but yeah, you can.
Well, what team do you want to go with, bro?
I was talking about the Texans and Chauncey Gardner. I
Oh,
wanted to know your take on it.
how them releasing him?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get into.
I'm not surprised they cut him. I mean, I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson has a terrible attitude.
So you think it's on him and not because it makes no sense for somebody to cut.
I mean, I did not think that the Texans would do that.
Not that soon.
I didn't think he was playing horrible. Like, he's a great player, but it's just like there's been so many reports when he's been with other teams that saying like he causes problems in the locker room. People complain about how his attitude, how he acts. Like, there's a reason. I mean, when he was with us, with the Saints, I was like, man, I thought we were going to keep him for many years.
Yeah.
But then they traded him away. Yeah, just because there were reports saying that he was causing problems in practice and, causing problems in the locker room.
That's so crazy because, dude, I feel like Chauncey's good.
No, he's a great player. I just think he's too cocky for his own good.
And it's even crazier that you got released by the Texans because their head coach is a defensive coach.
Yeah.
And he likes people getting riled up.
Yeah, which I was surprised they cut him. I didn't think they were going to do that. I really didn't. And they cut him after that loss to the Bucs on Monday night. And it was, I know he's going to play for somebody. There's going to be a team that's going to pick him up.
I think he's waiting towards the end of the season to see if he can get a chip. Imagine he goes back to the Lions, though.
Oof, that would be good. I don't think the Lions need him, though. I think the Lions are stacked where they are. That's another team that's I think is on the rise. They're going to be a team that's going to be hard to beat in the NFC. I think that's a team that can stack up against the Eagles, no problem. Like, yeah, they started off slow with that loss to the Packers, but ever since then they have been firing on all cylinders. They dismantled the Bears week 2. They dismantled the Ravens the next week, and they just absolutely demolished one of the best defenses in the Cleveland Browns this past Sunday. Like, I think
that's so crazy, man.
Ari said, how y'all feel about Shiloh being picked up? Well, who picked up Shiloh?
I didn't even know he got picked up.
Oh, damn.
Is this breaking news? Are we missing something?
I didn't see that in the news story, Ari. Who picked up Shiloh? Oh, Alyssa's in the chat. Hey, Alyssa, how are you?
Yo.
Oh, Ari, the 49ers? Wow.
That's crazy. Yo, gang.
Alyssa, welcome to the show. I can't believe the 49ers picked up Shiloh. Wow.
I didn't know that either, man. That's news to me. I'm use the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, we're doing great, Alyssa. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic night. We just down here sitting, talking BS and just about some football, enjoying life. Definitely enjoying the times. Oh, Alyssa, you're working? Alyssa, bless your heart. Hey, bless the hardworking people out there. No matter what job you have, it is important, no matter what it is. And I love and appreciate it, either way. But Alyssa, I hope you're not working too hard and hoping you're about to leave soon, be off of your shift. Or if you just started, I hope you have a fantastic night, and I hope your company doesn't. Leave us down any kind of no anything that's going on in the sports world right now. And, Bryce and I will talk about it. Oh, get off at 6 a.m.? Oh, Alyssa, bless your heart. Bless your heart, Alyssa. Oh, man. Well, Alyssa, I hope, like I said, Alyssa, I hope you have a good night at working. And, like I said, I hope they don't work you too hard. But it's just, like I said, it's been an interesting season so far with, how the teams have been playing and just, all the injuries that have been happening, just people trying to make adjustments. Absolutely, Alyssa, you are very welcome. And we just have to be able to, teams have to be able to adjust. Football is a tough sport. You got to make adjustments. W, bestie. Nice. But ultimately what needs to happen is, like I said, if the Eagles and the Lions do play, I hope the Lions win. Are in the list of besties, huh? We love that. I think the Lions are have the best chances in the NFC to beat the Eagles, just because like offensively the Lions are just firing on all cylinders. Like Amon-Ra's going, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jared Goff. Like, and defensively, we got Aiden Hutchinson on the other side. Like, everything's going well for the Lions. I got them picked to win the NFC North. It's gonna be tough between them and the Packers, but I don't see the Vikings or the Bears contending with the Lions. The only team that could contend with the Lions is probably the Packers.
Food for the cat.
Oh yeah, he's there. I get food.
It's whining.
It's just what he does, right? So you're good. Oh, you're good. Sam just likes to crave for attention. Yeah. Sam, stop being such an attention whore. Yeah, I mean, I'll just.
What?
Oh, so he's not officially on the team. Shiloh's not officially on the team yet, but apparently he's being worked out by the 49ers.
Practice squad?
Yeah, he probably might get signed to the practice squad. Yeah. But I do think the Eagles and the Lions play each other this season, and I think that might be the team that beats them, honestly, bro.
You think?
I think so. I mean, the Lions have been playing amazingly offensively. Like the way they just been like dismantling the last three teams they played against.
Yeah.
And it's just, I mean, I don't really see any other NFC teams that contend with them. I mean, they beat the Rams. I don't think the Packers are going to beat them. Like, we saw how defensively weak they are watching them play against the Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I know. Yeah, Ari, I know. My cat, Sam, he's been a little bit of a attention whore right now.
That's funny.
Oh, my goodness.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but do you think the Lions have a chance to beat them when they do play, Bryson?
Yeah, I do. It'll be close.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so bring him to my house. I don't know if he likes to travel. I got a dog felony that would love to play. Aw. Yeah, probably give him a playmate. That would help.
If you guys have any questions or comments, please type them down.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, we got a good view. We got a good viewing right now, man. I love it.
Good, man.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all showing out.
They really would chase a laser. Probably would chase a laser, honestly. But going back to it, like I said, I think the Lions are going to win the AFC North. I think the only team that can contend with them is probably the Packers, if that.
The Packers.
I don't see the Vikings nor the Bears being able to contend with them.
I think the Bears might be maybe like 2 games back, bro. Like at the end of the season, I think they're going to be about 2 games back.
Well, how do you feel about Kirk Cousins?
Ooh, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You know what?
Kirk Cousins is still playing with Atlanta. That's true.
That is a great.
I'm not a big Kirk Cousins fan. The way he played last season before Michael Penix got the starting job, I think Kirk Cousins is just too inconsistent.
So back to what we were saying about the Bengals. What if they were to trade for Kirk? But he has a lot of money on his books, or a lot of I said that right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of money on the books because he just got paid, right? It was an extension.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, whoever Kirk Cousins' agent is, I give you kudos to you, man, because Kirk be getting paid.
He's getting banked,
Yeah.
paid like an all-star.
No, I mean, I'm glad we didn't get Kirk Cousins because that would have been horrible. Kirk Cousins is inconsistent. Now, if we would have got Sam Darnold, I wouldn't have been mad about that. I think Sam Darnold would have been great because, I mean, Sam Darnold, like, he had a great season with the Vikings the year before.
Yeah. Did you see what he said about who he learned the most from?
Who's that?
He learned the most from Brock Purdy when he was with the 49ers.
Damn.
I know. That's all you can say is like, you got a younger cat coming in and taking a starting job over you. And Purdy is the one to give you a little oomph, give you that motivation, give you that lesson to where you can turn into an elite quarterback and make over $170 million with another organization. Like, come on, man. I think that's growth.
I think so. I get what you're coming from.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, I just Brock Purdy's just been playing. He's been playing inconsistent. Like, they should have won that game against the Jaguars. He forces the ball too much, and then he can't. Like, he gave up a lot. He gave up a sack fumble towards the end of the game that pretty much like ended it. And I'm like, damn, it's like how many chances? Like, the defense was playing great. Like, they were getting the Jaguars off the field. I'm just like, man, how many times can your defense step up, make play, and then give you an opportunity to take control of the game?
I know about that all too well, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, Ari, the Colts are doing great. Like, they're one of the hot teams right now. Like, Indiana Jones has been playing fantastic.
They actually should have won their last game. Who did they play?
The Rams.
Dude, they
should have won that. If Adonai Mitchell doesn't go, hey.
Dude. He cost them 14 points. That's 2 touchdowns.
It costed them 7 points pretty much.
All right, so what I'm talking about, you already pointed it out where he.
Oh, you talking about when he got the holding call?
And then he got the holding call. JT ran 52-something yards or some change, right?
Yeah.
And then he wants to hold. That's 14 points. They lost the game by 3, I believe.
No, they lost by 7.
By 7. So they should have won that
Tutu
game.
Atwell got like that 80-yard bomb with like a minute 27.
Oh, yeah, man.
It was like blown coverage, bro.
Ooh.
Now, it was bad. But, the Colts still had a chance to go down and
tie it up. Or win it if they wanted to go for 2.
But,
right?
Danny Dimes, he said, man, I'm slinging this rock no matter what. Like, he's just like throwing it 40, 45 yards downfield.
Matthew Stafford's a bad boy, man.
Yeah, when he starts the game off, well, yeah, he is. But if he doesn't, he's gonna play like shit the whole game. That like if Matthew Stafford does not start the game off well, he's gonna play terrible. Like, I've noticed that he'll make boneheaded mistakes. He'll do this, he'll do that. But if the game starts off well for the Rams, he'll play lights out.
Phenomenal, right?
Yeah, and then Sean McVay would be like, "Yeah, man, you're my dude. Yeah, let's go." Yes, indeed. But Ari, with Kirk Cousins, like, there's a reason why he lost his starting job last season to Michael Penix. In 7-8 games, he threw 0 touchdowns and 7-8 interceptions.
Oh my God!
In that time spread, and you couldn't do that, man. And then finally the Falcons said, "Look, we had enough. We're going to go in a different direction," and they started Michael Penix Jr., which, they almost made the playoffs, but the Falcons missed it by 1 game. But I mean, look. Kirk had a great career, but I think Kirk is just going to serve as a backup for the rest of his career until he's finally ready to retire. I mean, he's 36. He'll probably serve as a backup for maybe like 3 or 4 more years, and then he'll call it quits. That's the way I see it.
I think he's going to get another starting gig somewhere.
I just don't see where he can start.
There's a lot of places, to be honest. Maybe about 3.
Maybe the Raiders, possibly. Because, Geno Smith hasn't been playing well. I can see him going to the Raiders, maybe.
100%. And giving them a little bit more passing volume, right? Yeah. I think he would turn up Bowers, bro.
Yeah.
He would elevate him to certain levels because that's how Hockenson got.
T.J. Hockenson?
Yeah, that's how he blew up, right? Because Kirk loves tight ends. I think he can blow Bowers up, bro.
Yeah.
And when Bowers blew up last year, it was Gardner Minshew and
Aiden O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell, right?
Gardner
Who the fuck are those? We know who those guys are. We know who those guys
I
are.
forget about Gardner Minshew.
We know exactly who those guys are. But
We do.
who doesn't? I mean, who knows those guys besides us, right?
Yeah.
We know ball, though, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you put Kirk back there, and you give him Bowers, you give him Myers, Jacoby Myers, by the way, and you give him Trey Tucker. That's his name?
Trey Tucker, yeah.
Trey
Phenomenal
Tucker.
game, by the way. That was incredible.
Dude, everything is elevated.
Yeah. Just the problem is Gino just needs to not turn the ball over so much.
I think Gino's trying to do too much, man.
I think he's doing too much.
I don't think Gino's trying to do too much. I think Pete is trying to make Gino do too much.
Think so? Is he calling the plays?
He's the head coach, so it goes through him.
Well, was he like an offensive coordinator or anything before?
I think he tried.
Okay.
He called that. Sorry to bring it back, but
Yeah, but no, it's all right.
that Super Bowl when they threw the pick.
Intercepted by Malcolm Butler.
All you gotta do is hand it off. Hand it off.
Hey man, the Patriots are expecting that, bro.
Apparently, they were expecting the pass too.
Well, when you line up in shotgun, you're like, well, wait a minute, they're not gonna hand the ball off here. They're gonna do such and such here. Oh, nice. You're from South Dakota? That's what's up. So that would explain that explains a lot. Like a lot of people from South Dakota love the Vikings, and that's where Kirk didn't start off there. That was the second team he played for, was the Minnesota Vikings. And, Kevin O'Connell really, really helped Kirk get back on the rise after he was with the Washington Redskins. That's what I still call them. I call them the Redskins. Washington Commanders, I call them the Redskins. I don't care.
Facts.
You still call them that, or you call them something else?
No,
No, it's just that.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Oh. But there's a lot of so tomorrow they got the Rams and the 49ers. The 49ers are going at home. We're playing the Rams at home, and I don't know, the Rams are the favorite for tomorrow night, which I think that's true. I mean, the way Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua have been meshing so well together, I'm not surprised. Plus, the Rams are great at home.
I can see it. I think the Rams beat them by at least 6.
And, Brock Purdy has not been protecting the football very well, so I think
Yeah, dude, I looked at his stats. The 2 games he's played, he has 2 turnovers and I think a fumble.
Yeah. Like, that game against the Jaguars is so messy, man. Like, the second pick he threw, Bryson, literally, the defensive back, the safety, he was literally just standing right here. Like, he would literally threw it across the middle, and he was just standing there right in the middle. I was like, okay, thank you. Cookies.
Give me that.
Oh my goodness, that was great. Shedeur needs the starting job, not Dylan Gabriel, but I digress. Well, I mean, that comes down to the Browns organization. I mean, they decided that Dylan Gabriel was the second string, and then
that's all politics, man. I think they're politics. Maybe Gabriel's been understanding the offense better than Shedeur at this moment, but as a quarterback and how you want your quarterback to move, like, come on, man.
Yeah, but it's just like, I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for Shedeur because it's just like he's been under the spotlight so much just because who his dad is, and maybe that's probably what's playing into the factor of like why he was named third string. It could be, possibly. Yeah, I mean, people do criticize. I mean, see, that's the thing. When you get put under the spotlight so much, people are either going to like you or they're going to criticize you. It will go either way. I mean, that just comes with it, unfortunately.
Love or hate. That's all it is.
Yeah. You just got to be able to you got to prove people wrong. And, hopefully Shedeur will get a starting job somewhere. Maybe it'll be with the Browns. Maybe it'll be with a different team. We never know.
agree.
Yeah. Oh, and so speaking of quarterbacks, did you? Yeah. Well, everybody was shocked that he went the fifth round, but a lot of people said, a lot of the scouts from NFL teams said that they had issues with how he did interviews and his attitude and stuff like that.
Yeah, I heard that as well. More arrogant.
Yeah.
And,
but I mean, honestly, I think it's good when you have a quarterback that's a little cocky or confident.
For sure, I think that as well. I think I wasn't in there in those interviews. Obviously, we all know that.
Yeah.
But I think him and Cam Ward, they weren't too different as far as having that energy, like having the energy to be confident and own the room,
Yeah.
So that's from what I've seen in certain interviews and certain practice that they've had together. They both do the same thing. So like, if you view Shedeur that way, what was the big deal with Cam? Why he went number 1 overall?
Yeah. I don't
So
know. That's just insane. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think like you said, Bryce. I think a lot of politics are put into it.
I think that's a big thing. As well.
I think they're being too critical of Shedeur just because of who his dad is, and it's
I heard that as well.
Yeah, hey, just because your dad is the great Deion Primetime Sanders, that don't mean that we're just going to automatically give you a starting job. You're going to have to work for it. Now, maybe it could be, like you said earlier, maybe Dillon Gabriel was able to understand and process the offensive system better.
I believe
But
that.
we'll see because, he's going to be starting this Sunday, because they benched Joe Flacco, which I knew that was going to happen. Joe Flacco's been playing like ass.
Straight booty cheeks.
Yeah.
And I viewed him as a better quarterback. Like, he can get it out to better guys. But I don't know. I have no idea.
He was probably being asked dumb questions. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. But, Shedeur was asked a question about, and then his response was like, yeah, I'm better than 20 of these quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Just giving a very kind of cocky, arrogant response where, he probably could have said something better along the lines that could help the team, improve the morale of the team maybe and stuff like that. But right now, I think Shedeur's just thinking hey, I want to be the starter and give me a shot and I'll show you what I can do. He's just kind of thinking from himself, his perspective. But, I mean, he could probably get the starting job, but just maybe if Dillon Gabriel doesn't play well, maybe they throw him in and see how it goes. But I mean, we'll see how they play. I think, if I remember correctly, I think the Cleveland Browns are playing against. Oh Lord have mercy! I saw it earlier and I can't remember.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns can be a good team, man. They just need to figure out what the frick they're doing with their offense, bro.
Oh yeah, so they got the Vikings and.
The Dodgers just eliminated the Reds.
Really?
Yeah, just got that.
Oh damn! Well, we just got breaking news, y'all. The Reds have been eliminated by the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are out of the postseason.
Mookie Betts was the star in Game 2, win 8-4, I believe.
8-4. Nice. How was he at bat?
I can look at the stats in a second, but they're playing the Phillies in the divisional series.
Yeah, the Phillies are the top team in the NL.
Yeah, so they're playing the Phillies.
Yeah, I think the Phillies finished as the best team in the NL this year.
Dang, really? I haven't really kept up with them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think they did. I think they finished higher than the Brewers. I know the Brewers are in there as well.
Yeah, Mookie went pretty good. Went pretty good.
Yeah, Mookie's good. Mookie's good, man, bro. The Dodgers have spent so much money on players, bro. It's insane.
So Mookie Betts had 5 at bats. He had 4 hits, 1 run, 3 RBIs, and his average was .667. So that's pretty damn good. His slug was, yeah, holy shit.
What was the slugging percentage?
1.0.
Damn.
Yeah, he's doing this Diddy up there.
Damn. Well.
No strikeouts. Yeah, he's doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So,
my Padres won against the Cubs today. So.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they
I
won.
need to tune in.
They won 3-0.
Yeah, I'm looking. I was tied up 1-0. I mean 1-1.
1-1. Yep. We gotta play a final game tomorrow.
What time? What time do they play? Do you know? You got Tatis.
I think if I remember, it's like a 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock game, something like that. I'll have to look at it later.
Skeens. He plays for Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, Paul Skeens plays for the Pirates. Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't finish very well in the regular season.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but he did really well pitching wise though.
It's Skeens, man. We know he's doing well.
Oh yeah, I knew he was going to be phenomenal as soon as whenever he stepped in them.
It's just apparently they can't build around him or give.
I mean, it's probably going to take some time for the Pirates to get good again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
I can tell you when his contract extension comes up, he's gonna get a bag. Tatis did pretty good too. 1 hit on 4 at bats, 2 runs, 1 walk.
Nice.
It's all right. Not too shabby.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not too flashy.
Nothing crazy. He did his job. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, as long as you get on base, man, that's what counts.
Yeah.
You gotta get runs scored.
Yeah, he did his thing. Machado had a homer, 2 RBIs, 1 hit on 4 at bats.
Yeah, but the Vikings and Browns, that game is going to be in London, one of the international games. The Vikings are the heavy favorite, of course.
They were already there.
Yeah.
Do you know they played last?
Well, they played in Ireland.
Well, in the European area as well.
Yeah, they didn't have to travel far, I believe. But yeah. And dude, I saw a crazy highlight from that game. I'm glad we brought that up. So the Vikings and Steelers played in Dublin, Ireland last Sunday. They were the first game to play. And before Aaron Rodgers throws an 80-yard touchdown pass to DK Metcalf, my man Aaron Rodgers literally picks up a smelling salt, sniffs that stuff, throws it, and it's just like, all right, let's do this shit. And then just throws an 80-yard touchdown to
bomb to DK. Well, it wasn't really a bomb.
It was like
a dig. Was it a dig or a slant?
It was a dig.
Was it a dig? A little 10
Well, kind of like a slant route almost. But
slant.
Pretty much the yards after catch. Like DK made a bunch of plays and they got. And then just like I'm like, damn, all right, okay, A-Rod.
Yeah, for sure.
He's 40 years old, but he's showing the league that he can still play at a very high level.
I'll choose him over Russell Wilson any day.
No, I 1,000% choose him over Russell Wilson.
I'll tell you that much.
Jesus. Like Russell Wilson, you were a great player, but after you left the Seahawks, I mean, you were not the same player, man. You were not great with the Broncos. He was not great with the Broncos. He was not great with the Steelers.
Well, he did have a little stint with the Steelers where it was like, okay, I won 3 games in a row, you know.
I know, but I mean, Justin Fields will start 5-6 games.
They should have kept Justin in there.
That's what I would have done too. But the thing is, they paid Russell Wilson so much money that season.
Is that why they kept him in?
Yeah, because they basically signed him like to 1 year, like $10 million contract.
You
don't want that much. You don't want a player like that sitting on the bench when you're paying him that much money.
Yeah, he had a good bit of money.
But
to him. And that's what we mean by politics, man. Shit. The more money you spend, the more everybody's
Yeah. But Russell needs to retire, man. I don't think he's got it anymore. I mean, you just lost your starting job with the Giants.
I think that was also, yes, he was playing like poo-poo. But I also think it was a little fast track because of the Giants crowd and home. They were booing him. You never want your...
Yeah. Well, I mean, after that first game against Washington, Bryson, they were like, oh, shit. Well, we might be in a little trouble because they only scored 6 points against Washington.
Yeah, but they didn't lose that bad. And then they came back against the
Well,
Chiefs.
they lost 21-6.
Or no, did they come back with Dallas? Was it Dallas?
Well,
so was it
they
Washington,
went into
Dallas?
overtime with Dallas, but they lost that game in overtime thanks to Brandon Hopper.
But so yeah, Brandon's got a freaking leg.
Best kicker in the league right now.
And that's tough to say because he was in the league, but
Yeah, well, not anymore he isn't.
yeah, I'm screwed at this point.
That's the story for another time, y'all.
I might head out here soon, man.
No, we're good. I'm about to wrap it up in a little bit.
Okay.
We got this. I just want to talk about a couple more things.
Yeah.
But guys, I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yes.
We're actually going to be wrapping it up shortly. We just got a couple more things we want to discuss. If you want to discuss with us, please drop a comment down below,
For
please.
sure.
And like the video, I need it, please.
We all do, man. We all do.
No, but the Eagles have the Broncos this week. Do you think the Broncos can get a dub against them, Bryson?
It all depends on Bo Nix.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
If Bo Nix makes the really good decisions as far as moving the ball downfield, getting first downs, not forcing a pass like he did on Monday night against
The Bengals.
Yeah, you saw that fucking thing. Excuse my language, but did you see that big dude?
I did not see the play. So
It was in the end zone. They had like a minute left in the second quarter. He ran a rollout play. Sean Payton threw him, made a rollout call. He goes to throw. There's nobody open. I don't know where he's trying to fit this ball in. There's nobody open. So number 44 for the Bengals, he swats the ball down and he catches it with one hand on the ground, right? Boom, interception.
Mm.
Granted, they got the ball back and scored another touchdown with Cortland Sutton, but that could have been a 14-point swing your way, and you wouldn't even been stressing.
Yeah.
So
I did know ultimately that the Broncos won that game very easily.
yeah.
Which-
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Which I'm probably thinking that's probably why Bo Nix did that, because he knew like, hey, you know, our defense has been playing fantastic.
So you
all
think
night.
take the risk? You think you?
Yeah, I mean, I think he knew like how much of a lead they had, and he was like, okay, look, even if I make a mistake here, like I know that our defense is going to stop them. We're going to get the ball back, and we're going to be able to drive down and score again, which is what happened.
Yeah.
You know, they got the interception, but you know, of course, how bad the Bengals offense is. You know, they only had 159 total yards of offense in that game, Bryson. That's how many yards of offense the Bengals got. 159.
That's freaking nuts. I did not know that.
Yeah, like it has not been looking good for them, man. Yeah, I imagine, like I said, like we talked about earlier, I think the Bengals are going to make a change very soon if these kind of results keep happening.
I think it's going to take maybe one more game. They're going to make a move.
Like if they lose a game very badly where they don't even score a touchdown, then like for a third week in a row, yeah, they're going to make some changes for
They
sure.
need to at least have 6 or 7 wins by the time Joe Burrow gets back.
Yeah.
At least. And they only have, 2 right now?
Yeah.
I think they're 2-2.
They're 2-2, yes. They are 2-2. After starting off the season 2-0, they are 2-2. But honestly, I think the Eagles are going to run the ball a lot against the Broncos because the Broncos secondary, they're great. Like
Ridiculous. Even Riley Moss, too. Riley Moss looks good.
I know.
I don't know if you paid attention to him, but he looks great.
That was their first round draft pick, huh?
Maybe second or third round.
Because I know they drafted a cornerback first round in this year's draft. But yeah, I mean, the Eagles' passing attack has just not been there.
That's nice.
I mean, obviously, A.J. Brown's been upset. Devontae Smith's been upset. Like, even after they got that win against the Bucs last week, there's video of Devontae and A.J. going to the locker room, and they don't look happy that they're 4-0.
Dude, they're not getting anything. They're not getting no.
Because A.J. Brown had 2 receptions for 7 yards. Devontae Smith had 2 receptions for 29 yards. And that was it.
Like, who wants to play in that, bro? I'm running 40+ routes a game, and you're not gonna think about us running the ball?
Yeah.
Like, dude, we're all stars and we're all pros. Like, come on, man.
They're Super Bowl champions.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, they need to be given the ball more. They're studs. But it just seems like, and I actually talked to somebody about this. He's an Eagles fan, and I think the philosophy that Nick Sirianni does is just like, he's worried. They're too worried that Jalen's gonna make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we're playing too scared. Like they're scared of having a mistake happen. Like they don't want to. They're basically like not taking risk. It's
I
like
could see that.
because if we do, because apparently Jalen Hurts said in a press conference in an NFC Championship game last year. Jalen. I'm kind of paraphrasing this. He basically said what Nick Sirianni told him was like, hey, he let me go and let me do my thing, and just like because Nick Sirianni's worried that Jalen's going to try to do too much or that he's going to do something in a crucial time of the game, but it's like you gotta. I mean, it's football. You gotta be willing to take risks and take chances when the opportunity presents itself.
For sure, they're on time.
But if this continues to happen, where both of them are only getting 2-3 receptions for barely 15 yards a game, they're not gonna want to be. They're not gonna want to be there anymore. They're gonna want to get out of there.
I think AJ wants out.
Yeah, I mean, y'all they're winning and they're 4-0, but it's just at what cost? Yeah,
lose to your best guys.
Yeah, but all right, y'all. But one last thing we're gonna do before we wrap it up. First, I want to say thank you so much for everybody watching tonight. I appreciate the viewership.
Hearts out.
Yeah, we wanted to talk more about what's going on in the football world right now. But hey, we would probably be here all night.
Yeah, no doubt. Maybe about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we talked about all of that. So
yeah, but the last thing we're gonna go over is just going in divisions just in the NFC, Bryson. We're just talking about who we think is going to win each division in the NFC. So starting with the NFC North, I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Oh, okay.
Just because I think they'll catch them.
You think they'll be able to rebound back on defense and stuff like that?
They'll catch a wave towards the back half of the season.
Yeah, it could happen. That's the team that I believe that can contend with the Lions, but just the way that the Lions have bounced back after that Week 1 loss against the Packers.
Yeah, it was pretty nice to see.
Yeah, their offense is getting going. So the NFC. All right, so now we got the NFC East. I mean, I think are we both gonna say the Eagles? I mean,
yeah, no doubt. I said the Eagles.
I mean, I want to say Washington, but it's just
I just think they're gonna be a couple games back.
Yeah, I mean, Jaden Daniels has kind of been suffering through some injuries, so
he took 2 weeks off though, so that's
I know he is expected to play this Sunday.
Yeah. I want to see what he looks like.
I know. I hope he doesn't get re-injured or something. Well, not gonna wood. He's so
That's hilarious.
It's an inside joke, y'all. Inside joke.
Yeah, inside. Where are we going? NFC West now?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to pick the Eagles to win the NFC East. I don't really see the Cowboys or the Giants being able to contend and win a division, especially how horrible the Cowboys defense is.
Give the Giants 2 years, they can win it. Maybe another year, depending on what.
Yeah, I mean, if they build around Dart and Scatterboo, I think so.
Depending on what the offensive line looks like, it would be pretty good.
Yeah, that's the first thing they need to adjust. The NFC West.
Rams. I think we saw the NFC Championship already.
with the Rams and the Eagles.
I think we saw it already.
I can see that. I mean, it's so tough between the 49ers and the Rams, man. But if I had to pick, I would probably have to say the Rams just because I don't trust Brock Purdy when it comes crunch time, man.
To be honest, I would have probably either said Rams or Seattle. I didn't have 49ers winning it, to be honest.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I like how the Seahawks are playing right now.
Like they look good.
I think the division's going to come down between either the Rams or the Seahawks.
For sure.
Actually, no, I'm changing my answer. I'm going to do the Seahawks.
Oh, the Seahawks.
I'm going to say the Seahawks win the NFC West, and I'll tell you why. I think Sam Darnold is going to get past the hump. I think Seattle's defense is playing incredible right now, and they're working so well on special teams.
I could see that, man.
Like watching Seattle play on Thursday Night Football against the Cardinals last week, they were like that defense was coming after them, man. Like they were making life hell for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah,
Like
I could see it.
Yeah, and then of course, last but not least, the NFC South. I know, Bryson. We don't.
If I had to pick,
I'm gonna say the Bucs.
I would say the Bucs. But if Michael Penix can they have a great team.
No, they do. That's the thing. Kyle Pitts is having a great year so far.
I know, dude. Like if they can just have that fluidity within their offense and not be inconsistent, dude.
Michael Penix has to start off the game strong. If he starts off the game like how they started off against Carolina, they ain't gonna win many games, man. Even if you rely on Bijan Robinson, like
because Bijan is a dog. That's a bad. I would hate to tackle that dude.
No, that's a grown man, bro.
And he moves like he's freaking skating.
Yeah. Jeez.
Like he's in what's that park in New York? Orchard? No, not Orchard. The city park.
Oh gosh.
I forgot the name, but they got the little ice and you can ice skate on it. And it's like that's what he just looks like when he runs. That's what he looks like. He just glides.
He's such a great dual threat running back, man. He really is.
Catch, great vision. His hips are good. Those are the backs I hated when I played football, bro. I hated that.
I know. The Falcons did really good getting Bijan. I think he's going to be.
Central Park.
Central Park.
Thank you, Ari. Central Park.
Thank you, Ari. We appreciate you, Ari. Yeah, but yeah, y'all drop a comment down below which of the teams you think will just in the NFC. We're going to talk about the AFC next week. But yeah, drop a comment down below which teams in the NFC divisions that you think will win each division. So if you don't know the teams in the NFC division, I'll run through them really quick. So the NFC North, you have the Lions, the Packers, the Bears, and the Vikings. Those are the four there. NFC West, you have the Seahawks, the Cardinals, the 49ers, and the Rams. And the NFC East, you have the Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders, the Panthers, and the Falcons.
Yep.
So out of all those 16 teams in each of the NFC divisions, comment down below which of those teams you think will come out on top. But as we're going to say, okay, Ari, I have zero idea, don't know divisions yet. Oh, you good, Ari? Yeah, I just read that. So she's got the Rams, Lions, Commanders are my top. Ooh, the Commanders, really? Okay. I respect it. Gotcha.
I appreciate you guys' time. Thank y'all for popping out and showing Lando and I some love.
Yeah.
Please show back out.
Bryce, I appreciate you so much coming on.
For the invite, brother. I would definitely show up any other time. Y'all have a blessed night. Sleep well.
Yeah, we're going to end it here, y'all. As always, please leave a like and comment down below. I appreciate it. Love y'all so much, and I hope to see y'all next Wednesday night, man.
For sure.
Yeah, have a good night. Peace.
Have a great night. Adios.
Oh.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Oh, you shut your mouth.